types of charges, and their interaction. You must have seen lightning during a thunderstorm. It is due to electric charges. Now we will study some properties of electric charges. You must have noticed that when you rub a plastic scale on your dry hair, the scale can attract very small pieces of paper. Similarly, when a ball pen refill is rubbed with a piece of polythene and brought near pieces of paper, they get attracted towards the refill. It can also attract dry leaves, husk, and mustard seeds. What may be the reason? The reason is the plastic refill rubbed with polythene, and the plastic comb rubbed with dry hair acquires small electric charges. These objects are called charged objects. The charged objects attract other small uncharged objects like pieces of paper, dry leaves, etc. During the process of charging the refill, and the plastic comb, polythene, and hair also get charged. Take care that you should not touch the rubbed part of refill with your hand, or with a metallic object, because our body, as well as the metal, are good conductors of electricity. In a similar way, if we rub an eraser with a woolen cloth, and a steel spoon with polythene, they do not attract the pieces of paper. That means the eraser and the steel spoon cannot be charged by rubbing. So, we understand that all objects cannot conduct electricity. Now to understand the type of charges and their interaction, let us perform an activity. Take 2 inflated balloons and hang them separately, such that they do not touch each other. Rub both the balloons with a woolen cloth, and release them. You will observe that they repel each other. Let us repeat the same activity, using 2 ball pen refills. Rub 1 refill with polythene, and place the charged refill in a glass tumbler. Now rub the other refill also with polythene, and then bring it near the charged refill, kept in the tumbler, as shown. You will observe that they also repel each other. In these 2 activities, we had brought charged objects made of the same material near each other. Now let us perform one more activity. For this, rub refill, and place it gently in a glass tumbler. Bring an inflated charged balloon near it. Here, the 2 charged objects are made of different materials. You will observe that the charged refill gets attracted towards the charged balloon. From all these activities, we conclude that the charge on balloon and the charge on refill are different from each other. So, we can say that there are 2 types of charges. We can also say that the charges of the same kind repel each other, while the charges of different kind attract each other. Note that it is a convention to call the charge acquired by a glass rod, when it is rubbed with silk, as positive. When a charged glass rod is brought near a charged plastic straw, rubbed with polythene, there is an attraction between the 2, which indicates that charge on plastic straw is negative. Similarly, the charge on plastic refill is also negative, and it attracts the charged balloon. This indicates that the charge on the balloon is positive. But the electrical charges generated by rubbing are static, that is, they do not move by themselves. Thus, we can conclude that there are two types of charges, that is positive and negative. Opposite charges attract each other, whereas similar charges repel each other.